Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Factorio. I'm SeiferKatt, and the sushi run continues. Good to watch TV show Misfits with English subtitles. I've heard that's a common problem with Misfits, to be honest. I think a lot of people watch Misfits and go, "What the hell is this?" That's not a insane response, I think. Okay, so we're just going to let that just go by. Oh, Seifer's good. And how is Veldak today? That's the real important question. We're going to need more substations, I think. Seifer's good. Busy day at work, but got through it, I suppose. And if I didn't, no one needs to know. That's the main thing, isn't it? If no one knows, then it's fine. We just pop that in there. There we go, great. Tidy up a bit. It was kind of annoying me. Alright then, so we need to connect these up. I know what pandas' favorite vegetables have in common. They're meaty. Are they? Isn't that the very essence of what they shouldn't be? Shouldn't they be, you know, not meaty? They're all actual vegetables. Surprisingly. Disappointingly. And we'll just make them like that. Okay, and connect that, and connect that. Okay, great. We probably don't need that power line. We might need that power line. I guess we'll figure it out. Onions or corn, they're just for taste, I guess. That's true, I suppose. Okay. And then we connect that into here. Everything's connected. That should be good. Bell pepper and mushroom, they can easily replace meat. Interesting. She's tricked us. She did say a meat, but she hid it as a vegetable. Classic panda tricks. Can't trust a panda, that's what I always say. They're always trying to trick you into eating non-meat meat. It's not actually true, but, you know, we can make it true if we believe it hard enough. Gotta eat the bamboo. That is true. Hey, Frosty Sponge, it's been a while. How you doing? I think it's been a while. I feel like it's been a while. It has been a while. How you doing? Alright, so let's connect these all up. And then be good. It's been a while just getting the stream for a couple of minutes. That's all good, man. Whenever works for you. I'm not going to police you on this one. I police people on other things, just not this. On regular sane things that one would normally be policed for, like crimes, I guess. I'm not going to police people on crimes. I can't be trusted to police people on crimes. Not since I do all these crimes. Quite late. Yeah, fair enough. Good to see you regardless. Okay, so these bots who had a name that I've completely forgotten now. I want to call them Grovers, but it wasn't Grover. I can't remember what we called them. It was something silly. They're getting work done, and that's fine by me. So long as they're getting some stuff done, they can just keep going. And then eventually we'll be sweet. Oh, do we have enough belts? We have just enough belts to get that done. Phew. Alright then, just put some power poles down. And then connect it to the actual power itself. There we go. I think we're good now. I think we're good now. Okay. And is talking to her mother, and I heard my name, and now I'm concerned. She's talking shit about me to her mother again. I'm kidding. I'm sure she's not. I'm somewhat certain she's not. Who knows? Quite frankly, who knows? We need to get some regular old belts. Need some splitters too. And those are doing their best to upgrade things. We'll take a stack of them. The bots are doing their best to try and upgrade stuff. Eventually we're going to have so many bots that when we do something, a cloud of them will overtake the skies. And it'll all just get built and we'll be very impressed and we'll all clap our hands like silly little monkeys. I mean, I will. I'll be like, yay! Confirmed. See, silly little monkey? Absolutely confirmed. Seifer's returned to monkey. There's an anti-government protest in Prague against poverty. I mean, how do you protest against poverty? Like, what are you going to do? No one wants poverty. What are you going to achieve with that? All right. You think these people are poor because they choose to be poor? I'm sure I've probably misunderstood what the protest was about and gone the complete wrong angle of it, but then again, you never know sometimes. Sometimes people are just that silly. All right, and we'll make sure these are counting. They are indeed. Oh. No, I understood correctly. Okay, well that's just confusing then. Like, I understand no one wants poor people to be begging on their streets. I get that, I understand that, but it's not like they themselves want to be there either. Hello, Towerer. Welcome. I mean, I'm sure those people would rather not be there with, you know, money or mental health problems. Both of which can be a very big problem with, you know, those less fortunate. Okay, so that's going to make more red circuits and pull more green circuits out of the belt, which of course will mean more green circuits will need to be built. This is ideal. This is what we want in life. And of course that means more plastic will be pulled out, which is also good because that means it'll be making more plastic. See, by pulling things out of the belt in random places, it just means more things get produced. They were against poverty. In ours, they said they're not. They said they're not struggling physically, but morally. Oh, so the country is morally poor, and that's the people who have no wealth's fault. Sure, why not? Why not? People don't want to be in a situation. But again, who am I arguing with here, really? Arguing with people who are kind of just assholes. So, you know, that's not really going to have any improvement on anything. Ripstream? Gosh darn it. Alright, let's try doing the old stop-start thing. Okay. Okay. Okay, we should be back again. Welcome back, everyone. Sorry about that. Twitch is against people of poor of internet, I suppose. Thank you for letting me know the stream died. I appreciate that. Allows me to act a little bit faster than I normally would. Okie dokie. So what we want to do is have some fast splitters in here. Do we even have splitters in the belt, in the bus? We do. Not many though. No, wait, not splitters. We've got splitters, don't we? We've made splitters. We need undergroundy boys. That's the problem. Ah, it's weird having music in this part of the game. I don't like it. Comfortable. Alright, so we need undergroundy boys. Or, actually, maybe some mines? No. Stick with the undergroundy boys, because they're needed now. Okay. So, good news. Undergroundy boys don't actually need much. But we do need undergroundy boys in the first place. So we're probably going to have to put them in the bus. Ugh. Well, they had to come here eventually anyway. Underground and cogs. And... so that's not going to connect anything into it just yet. It'll really just collect all the cogs, but it won't do much else right now. Okay, this is going to be important for the upgrades that we're working on. Up the upgrades? Well done, Seif. If you didn't stutter, you'd actually sound like you knew what you're talking about. Common problem with me, honestly. Okie dokie, so... what I want to do is I want to get these undergrounds. I have these things going on the bus normally, so I'm not too fussed about that. Okay. Let's connect that briefly. People were repeating that before 1989, during the Soviet era, everything was better. Oh no. Yeah, those people don't really know what they're talking about, unfortunately, and not much is really going to change that, because they know everything, right? Copy that real quick. I'd probably prefer that to be there. I mean, look, I'll be honest, I don't know a lot about Soviet era stuff, but I know life was not better for a lot of people. Okay, we want some undergrounds. Great. And then we want to have this. That goes... connect, connect, connect. And that's just going to do some maths. Okay, but it shouldn't actually put anything else onto the belt as of yet. That's a thing we're going to have to go do now. And I can't imagine we want too much of it either. We want some, but we don't want a lot. So let's get ye olde Excel spreadsheet. What is that? What is open on here? Oh, we need to... oh, Rim Connect's still open. That shouldn't be there. Let's turn Rim Connect off real quick, shall we? You just deactivate for the moment. Thank you, Rim Connect. Okay, whoops. Anyway. So we need some degree of underground belts. How much? Such a small percent, like 0.05. Which is 2 million. Well, at least it's a nice, easy number to remember. So that wants to have 21 of those belts on the system, which is not many. And it put through 22. That's fine. 22 is fine. There they are. They'll spread through the system, and we'll all be good very soon. Iron gears got slowed down for a while, but they'll continue along now as well. Okay, that's good. All right. So red plates have hopefully kicked up a little bit. Not much though. I think we're still short 500 of them. Are we short motors? We're short about 1,000 motors. Interesting problem. I think will be resolved when we get more iron, because I think iron is a little bit short now, and it has been for a while. Yeah, we're short about 2,000 iron plates, which we will be working on very soon. But for the moment, what I would like to do is just get these going. And I don't really want to do much of this for now. I just want to do something. I want to do something on the other side of this. There we go. So we'll go like that, and we'll go like that, and that should make underground belts. I don't anticipate it making many. But it's not really the point. I don't even anticipate needing many for now. I just need to have them as an option. And besides, it's going to take a lot of iron gear wheels anyway, so we're not really in a massive hurry. But it's just important that we can upgrade things when we get the chance. Okay, good. I think we really do need to consider getting mines automated, because they haven't been automated yet. So let's automate that as well. They're a fairly simple one, and then we can start preparing some new things. Some hot new items that I think the kids will love. We want 3, right? I do that. We need some more green wires. Okay, we can resolve that in a moment. So, what is the plan here? The plan is quite simple, I think you'll find. It is iron plates, which admittedly we are short of currently. Iron gears, which I can imagine we're probably not great on those given the situation of iron plates. And electric circuits, which we have tons of. That's actually one of the... Could be a problem with the shortage of electric iron plates, but it's not, so that's cool. Great. So, because we just want to have some mines, I don't know if we need many of these right now. Of course, we'll need to construct them later, so have them made now and have them do what I need them to do, I suppose. Mining drills. Can we build any passive providers? No, because we have no red circuits currently. That's alright, I'm sure they're coming, right? Right? Yep. I just wanted the one. Just to help the build. The Red Revolution? The Red Revolution indeed. And we don't really want too many of those, maybe 2 stacks of them. Oh, go Bot. You're so not helpful. We've got these burner mining drills. And I think what we're going to do is chuck those into our yellow storage chest for now. Which we put in a place. It was easy to find. But I have lost it. One would argue I lost it a long time ago. And it wouldn't be an unfair argument either. I actually do not know where my yellow chest is. You know what? It's fine. We can just hold on to these. In the meantime, the meme time, if you will, let's grab these electric furnaces. Because I would like to have them. 5 of them is pretty... is a start. I was going to say it's pretty good, but it's not pretty good. It's just a start. But a start is a start. And I guess I shouldn't argue with that. Yeah, green chips are actually okay right now. It doesn't look like they are, but they actually are. And I think for now we can probably remove some of this. Uranium processing. At some point we do need to consider that. At some point we need to consider nuclear fuel. Those are both things we do need to consider. And it's getting more and more into the point of consideration the longer we go. Okay, so these are all connected, right? Incorrect, they are not. That hurts. They're all connected, right? No. Oh. Well, alright then. Wait. You should be connected. Oh, you're not because that's not connected. Well... we don't have any green wires currently. That's okay. As we build more things, we'll get there. Can we build some green wires? No, we don't have any copper cables. You know, we've got copper cables. Don't worry about it. Told you. So we'll just do a green wire like that and like that for now. And then I suppose a couple more. Just to make sure everything's connected. Not ideal, but it'll have to do for now. And herein lies perhaps the issue. That's going to be a pain no matter how you look at it. And I wonder even if this is going to be the one that skips. Because if everything else is connected, maybe we can skip the occasional one. It is a devious plan and not safe to do. Perhaps it is the correct plan. Okay. Sometimes playing Factorio is not about being right, it's about being right enough. No one will agree with me on this. But, yeah, I don't care. Okay, so what I'm going to do is connect these together for the moment. And we're going to do this. We're going to do this. We're going to just connect them in again. And then we're going to connect out that way. Red, green. Hey Zindia, how are you doing? And meow to you, good sir. Disconnect that for the time being. Connect that, and then we need, of course, to have a circuit counting what is entering the belt. Iron plus. It doesn't need to be iron, actually, it just needs to be anything. There we go. Now it's happy. Fighting with K2 SE? Ah, yes. Common thing to fight with. Do not let it win. Show it the true might of yourself. Okay, so it's going to get us more plates, and that's perhaps what we need. There we go. So it's not really ideal, but hey, it's a start. I mean, it's given us 62 more plates. How's the sushi? Sushi's going well, man. Sushi's going real well. I know it sounds like a weird thing to say about a sushi belt, but it's actually mostly working. It just takes a little bit longer to set up than you'd think. Probably not, actually. It probably takes exactly as long as you'd expect to take. Okay. So we're going to need a little bit more miners, just because I think having more plates would probably be ideal. I think we need to get rid of this stone. The stone is just filling my inventory in a way. Oh, wait, hang on. Here's a thought I hadn't really considered. How is this with the... They're taking 420 kilowatts. Interesting. We don't want to go too heavy on electric furnaces yet. We do want to build them, of course, and we're going to build them. But we've got to be careful about how many we actually build and how quickly. So we're not going to replace everything with them. But one day we will fix all that. Veldek is back. Welcome back. More like Vel back, am I right? I don't know if I'm right. Okay, so that hasn't built any more electric furnaces. Quite frankly, I probably only need one more and then I'd be pretty happy. For the time being. Where did I build those mines? Where did I build those mines? Up there. Fell duck and cover. That's silly. That's why I laughed. 11 mines is probably a sane number of mines right now. You know me, I'm all about the sane number of things. Just connect that all together. Okay. I might need to figure out how to expand my red circuits, and maybe another red circuit facility there would help. And instead at the end, please laugh. Wow. Yeah. Just because she knows I'll cry if people don't laugh at my terrible jokes. It's a good wife that way. It's a good wife in many ways, honestly. Okay. So that will get us a new amount of iron in. We're not going too heavily on the electric furnaces for now, which is fine. The important thing is the iron plates are going into the system. Now, do I need to do anything else right now? Odava is still top cat. Indeed. Still got it. Meow. Dream Elements really doesn't want to play ball, does it, Dave? I already said hi to you, Dave, or is this... Dave, I need to tell you something. I have been cranking it all day thanks to you. I just want you to know that. I just want you personally to know that I've been cranking it all day just because of you. And anyone else is like, what the hell? That's a weird thing for Steve to say, and I've been here for Steve before. But trust me, this is not a weird thing to say. It's a totally normal thing to say. Good game. Did I beat it? Not yet. Which, thankfully, I'm very happy that you asked me, have I beaten it? Because that was something I was wondering if there was a way to beat it. And now that you've asked me that question, I am pleased that there is a conclusion to it. Because, gosh, I don't want to do... Okay, it is a normal Steve day. How far have I gotten? Quite far. I don't really know how to describe where I'm at. I've got solar panels. I'm really just trying to upgrade everything. I need more strange metal, strange scrap, so I can start doubling stuff. But power is not usually a problem anymore, and I don't need to actually crank it. I have robots to crank it for me now, which is good. Robots should always crank it for you if you can get robots to crank you. Just get robots to crank you. It's a bit more efficient. It's more fun. It's just what I recommend. Have I jump stars? No, but I see it coming. Like, you saying that hasn't made me go, what? I'm like, no, I saw that one coming. Because the senses imply that there's more stuff. I haven't seen more stuff, but I've seen the implications of stuff. Even going for that quote bait? Probably not. It's too obvious that I'm baiting for it. I'm too baiting that cranking. And no one likes it when I'm clearly baiting. That's why my OnlyFans account failed. Oh, that's filthy. That's filthy. Have I got the boundary belts up to red yet? Not yet, but they are. That's coming. It's coming. Don't you worry. But it's just taking a little while. We'll get there. We just don't make enough red belts yet because I think we expand faster than we make red belts at this stage. But that should be improving shortly. My splitter is on the wrong side. Oh goodness, you're right. Thank you. Quite right. I was trying to balance the belt. Good spot. Actually, no, I don't really want to do what... Okay, well... I also don't want to do what just happened there. Okay. I would like to disconnect these first, make sure they're counting, and then we can continue on. And quite frankly, it's doing okay. Copper is a little jumpy, but it's not jumpy in a bad way. Plastic is still fine. It's just important that we just make more red circuits in other places. How did RimWorld go after you fell asleep? I don't know. Did you see the murder spiral and the man in black have to appear? If not, then let me tell you a story, good sir. You saw the murder spiral. Look, it went well. We are rebuilding. We're getting a farm going. We bought some ducks. I knew you weren't there because I bought ducks and you didn't comment on it. Because after the duck eggs vanished, I thought we should probably buy some ducks. Yeah, look, it's going well. Thank you for the assault rifle, by the way. Very helpful. Very good gun. Very pleased to have it. So what are we short on? Plastics? Yeah. That's alright. We will probably upgrade this as well. What do you reckon? Yeah, I mean, RimWorld's fun. I think I'm now at the point with RimWorld that I've got to do dumb things to amuse myself with it, but I don't think that's a bad place to be. Okay, and that makes us making more advanced circuits. It also, like, rain dead corpses everywhere. Oh my god. I need to just... I need that to happen more. For various reasons. Okay, how are we going with the... Well, pollution's bad, but we know that. I probably should have turned off pollution, honestly, but whatever. Water going green? No. Not enough pollution, probably. We're probably just not producing enough for that level of disaster. But, yeah, look. The bots are getting stuff done. I think we might need to start thinking about more power. I know power is... It looks like it's fine, but... Look, you know, if we put more construction bots in, I don't think anyone's going to complain. Right? A couple more construction bots aren't going to hurt anyone. If I knew where I built the construction bots, I would totally do that. But I don't know where anything is in this base, because everything is just a mishmash of, hey, here's a spot, put it down. This is a new level of spaghetti. I didn't realize that before, but I've realized it now, and I'm not totally comfortable with that realization. Look, let's put 22 more bots in. It should be okay. Time to start using icons on the map. You're not wrong. At the very least, if I use icons, it'll help. At least icons for, like, things that I can pick up. No, because eventually I'll have logistic bots and it won't matter. What if I build logistics bots? Maybe for now I'll do it that way. How about that? Just for now. Icon is mine. Excuse me? You've connected a chest. Add more bots of available bots equals 0. I love doing that. I love doing that with logistics bots in a mall. It's so fun. Okay, but now we've got 15 bots that are... Yeah, see, here's the thing that's scary. Power jumps to 20 megawatts. 20 megawatts is doable, but it does consume more coal for that brief time. Hmm. But then again, we've got huge amounts of supply of coal, so maybe it's okay. Deal with construction bots? Let us see for each roboport with inserters through the belts. What? What do you mean? I don't understand. No space around roboports to add more bots. Oh, I could just put in one over here. I'm not planning to do that, by the way. I think letting the factory build more bots whenever it wants is a surefire way to run out of power. How are we doing for red circuits? They have jumped up by about 40, which is actually pretty impressive. It doesn't sound impressive, but it actually is pretty good. That's where that box went. Oh, there is 2 roboports available. It's exciting. Okay, so new plan. We need uranium, huh? Do we dare? I think we do not. What I would dare to do, though, is probably build a little bit over here. Get another source of power. Just steam engines for now. Alternatively, when do I start getting rocket fuel? I know it's a silly question. I don't need rocket fuel right now. Rocket fuel is here. I could start making solid fuel and then making rocket fuel and putting that into the things. Definitely power a turbine for a long time. We use this petroleum actually could be useful for, you know, petroleum things. How are we doing with petroleum these days? Do we have a shortage of petroleum? We want... How much petroleum do we actually want? 210 and we've got 80. You know what? This looks like a time where we probably should get more petroleum. So, can we... fill a petroleum barrel? That's taking a little while because it's out of order, but it'll get there. Talk to a couple who live on a houseboat. Their ducklings hatch out of their nest in their garden box. Oh, brilliant. Dorbs. Okay. We could also use it for plastic now that I think about it. There's nothing stopping me from doing that. Like, literally nothing stopping me. We did something like this. Don't worry about that part. We'll sort that part out. For now... Okay. So that's going to be green out to there. Which is taking empty barrels, and then that's... green out to there. But then it's also... counting? Is it not counting? Hang on a second. Does that not count? It does count. Oh, but it doesn't know to count like that. Yeah, it knows what it's doing. Okay, it just needs to be connected. Okay, that makes sense. Do I have something to stop the full barrels on the other one? I do. I do. I was a little worried about that for a moment. That is already designed that way. It is designed correctly. I just didn't realize it. And then we go full barrels, empty barrels in, empty barrels out. That's fine. Dehydrate. Now it goes in bot. Now I think this should work now. I'd love to see a barrel come through here first. Here's a barrel. And there goes a barrel. Yeah, that's correct. Okay. So that should allow more petroleum barrels coming through. You need your own GhostN bot to run your life. GhostN does work when he's not here. Yeah, he asked for that. I don't know if everyone gets a bot if they want it. I don't know. I did it more as a joke, mostly just because GhostN gives me a lot of shit, and I thought it'd be funny, and I regret doing that. Only if they're funny. Yeah. I don't think anyone gives me shit quite as much as GhostN does. So I think GhostN bot might be unique on that one. Speaking of giving me shit, I feel like the RimWorld run needs to have more negative things because people can be too helpful. Raining Men is definitely funny because 20 corpses that I have to move is a lot of work. But I need to think of more things that have a look through it, and more things that are annoying but not run destroying. I think that's who I want to be as a person. Annoying but not run destroying. Okay. So the next thing I'd probably like to make would be some solid fuel. I think solid fuel would be rad. Can construction bots get to robots, or is that manual only right now? No, they can get there. Most of these ports have been made by the constructions. So each port is just within range of construction for like 8 other ports. So they will be able to expand that. The only problem is we just don't have the ports available. But for instance, there's one there, and I think if we wait just a second, we'll see a bot coming for it. Give them a moment. Give them a moment. They've got a lot to do. They're very busy robots. We're going to need to filter some of this stuff out, by the way. Because at the moment they're building like other things that were just never really completed, which I'm actually really happy they're doing that. Yeah. Oh, there it goes. I missed it. Damn it. Where'd it go? Oh, well, shit. It's gone now. I was too busy watching everything else happen. Oh, well, there's one. There it goes. And, boop. And then it can continue building up north. So they've really just given themselves a lot more work in doing that, but eventually they will they'll finish their dark work, and I appreciate that. Okay, solid fuel. Hell yeah. That's a solid idea. Give a similar Port only blueprint for your base? Yeah, it's a good idea. It's one of my better ideas. I do have them occasionally, you know. I do like to shit talk myself. I inspired you. Oh no. Shit. I'm sorry. Oops. Okay. Won't happen again, I promise. Alright. As I said, I do like to shit talk myself. I'm happy that I inspired you on something. Like, actually, I'm happy. So, what we're going to do is solid fuel. Now, solid fuel lasts way longer than coal does, but we're not going to have as much solid fuel as coal. That's okay. So then what we do is we do a little bit of maths. We're going to use of power, melting, whatever we can really. Nothing too major. We're going to try and remove a little bit of that's a good one. Fair one? Fair one. Yeah, so we're going to try and reduce the amount of coal we have on the belt. Because if we can reduce that, then it just means we can have more of other good stuff. Now, we will need to make some adjustments around the place. But I would, like, for instance, I would like to have a belt that, I don't know how, I probably need to readjust this, that it takes solid fuel primarily first, and then I'm going to make some adjustments. That might be one of my goals today. One of my goals. Could I just change the filter to solid? I could. What concerns me is if we switch everything to solid, maybe for things that aren't as critical we could. Yeah, actually, that's a good idea. Things that aren't as critical, that's a fantastic idea. Good thinking. Like for the steel, not a problem. For power, I would like to be running both for the moment. Just because I literally can't even if coal runs out. And I need to even. So what we're going to do is we're going to drop coal down by 3%. So we're going to take that down to, that's going to be a round number, isn't it? 5,000, okay. The coal we're going to take to 5,000. And solid fuel, we're going to push it up by 3%. We'll see how that goes. So that's 3. Okay. And what we will start to do, start to lower the amount that we were so we're going to have 1,200 solid fuel, and I don't think we can supply that right now. I just don't think we can right at this moment. But if we can use the coal a little bit less, just because I'm an ecologically friendly kind of guy and I want to use less coal, this is not actually better for the environment, I don't think. I think what we could do, I think you're right. We change that to solid fuel. It shouldn't be really using that much coal anyway. This should be okay. And with these powers, split it with input priority for one fuel. Yeah, I think the input priority should be solid fuel because that's renewable, right? So what I could do is say, do a splitter here, solid fuel. What is the plan here? I don't know. Let's turn this off at the moment. It's got 800 coal. It's okay. Shouldn't be a problem. Actually, it doesn't have 800 coal when you do that. Input priority that side. And nothing's actually, that's not actually going to help anything at the moment. What we also need to do is connect that to this. Yeah. I guess there a block of solid fuel in there. I did. So it'll take a little while, but because I mean, coal has 4 megajoules and solid fuel has 12. Now we do need coal on the belt. That is not going to really go away. And I think until we get up to here, we really can't rely on solid fuel. But if we can reduce coal usage by a little bit, I don't think it's really happening right now, but that's okay. Oh, that is not connected. Fascinating. That is still using the old method. That's terrifying. Yeah, that should be fine now, right? Yeah, because we dropped coal. Okay, that's fine. So we're starting to get the solid fuel coming through. Not very quickly, of course. You don't have a lot of it after all. There is 226 on the belt, though, which is actually kind of a lot. I mean, do we consider building more chemical plants? Do we consider having a facility that can actually make chemical plants? That's a very strong possibility. Let's do that. Let's not go too crazy. Which I know is very strange for me, but let's, you know, let's go limited levels of craziness. Okay. Of course, these are relying on getting oil in, so if oil gets reduced, then we have other problems. And maybe when we get to another water supply, we'll make another one of these little facilities. wonder how that steel one's going that we changed it around. You're getting the solid fuel in, which is interesting. Already we can actually see some growth. Okay. The next plan was to do something along this line. Now the robots are going to have a hard time with that. Furnaces which use to top off current fuel over swapping types. Yeah, you're right, they will do that, and eventually they won't have a choice. Because eventually, for instance, the one that we were just looking at, this one, nope. Like eventually the coal will run out and it'll start using the solid fuel. That's okay. Like as it starts pulling from the top, it'll start pulling these ones out. That's okay. You are correct though, that's exactly what it'll do. Oh, you found some wood, did you? Fascinating. Could we do a storage chest and then just like put it to request the stone? That help? I don't really want all the stone to be over there. So what I would like, if plausible, is to have a storage chest here. That logistics filter says stone. My stone on there. Do that. Hey, little platypus. What is this monstrosity? Don't think the storage chest requests anything, but it likes to put them in here, right? That's how it works. This is a sushi bus. Sushi belt. Whatever. It's a bit chaotic. I'll show you in a moment. Okay. It'll fix itself. So, it's just a bus. It's just a regular belt, man. There's nothing wrong with it. It just does its thing. This is lovely. Everyone loves the sushi. Would you not enjoy sushi? Because I don't know what that's like. Just I like how you say the last one. It's like, oh no, he's done this before. He's a madman. He's done it before. He's gonna do it again. We can't stop him. Damn right, you can't stop me. I will do it again too. I've decided I want to be the #1 sushi belt player on Twitch. And I'm going to hold to that because this is fun. It's kind of enjoyable. Sushi, does that mean Sushi Nullius? No, Nullius can go to hell and will never be played again. But Sushi C Block, now that's possible. Sushi C Block is possible. I don't know, probably not. Who knows? Who honestly knows? Rain was doing stuff. Yeah, but is he still doing it? See, a lot of these people, they do sushi for a little while, oh, that was fun, and then they leave and never do it again. No, I want to be the king of sushi. I want people to post on Reddit, oh my god, I just came across this person on Twitch, and everyone just goes, yeah, we know. Like a deep sigh, we know, we told him not to, but he's not stopping. That's what I want. Bots enjoy putting things in closed chests, but also enjoy keeping like things together. Okay. Am I opening my own restaurant? Not today. One day, perhaps. We'll see. We'll see. Steve's king of sushi. What do I serve? Corn sushi. It'll make your average Japanese person literally weep. Not tears of joy or tears of laughter, just tears of like rage. And do I want that actually now that I'm thinking about it a little bit more? No, I think that's bad. Oh well. The local sushi place changed hands and is going Indian. But they changed the rest of the menu yet. I mean, I assume they're not doing Indian sushi. I've never had authentic Indian sushi before. Authentic was an odd choice of word there, but I think it was correct. It was sushi teriyaki. Yeah, teriyaki. You can get away with teriyaki. I thought you could get away with teriyaki. Now I'm not so sure. Okay. How are we doing with things? The tings? The tings are not great. We're gonna need more tings. Oh, okay. Oh! That is exciting news. Sorry everyone for a loud. Ooh! Sorry, scandals are abound. Let me tell you. No, absolutely, of course. You'll never say no. Ooh, scandal. I'm sorry, Bedless Dane. No, it's not juicy news to anyone that is not us. It's not even actually juicy news for me. I've been informed there's no juice. I'm so sorry for the high pitch. Ooh, what is this King of Sushi? Yeah, but is he still doing it? See, a lot of these people, they do sushi for a little while. They, oh, that was fun, and then they leave and never do it again. No, I want to be the king of sushi. I want people to post on Reddit, oh my god, I just came across this person on Twitch, and everyone just goes, yeah, we know. Like a deep sigh, we know, we told him not to, but he's not stopping. That's what I want. The best part is, I watched that again, and I'm like, it only happened like 5 minutes ago, and I love it. That's self-love right there, and and that's important. Oh god, yes, that's what I want to be. I want to be that guy. Okay, we don't have any science labs over here. Okay, we don't have any science labs over here. And I think we need to rectify that. I think do we need to build science labs? I don't know, probably. If we started building these in such a way that breakfast sushi with eggs, bacon, and sausage wrapped in tortillas. Oh, that sounds good. Sounds like good thinking. Okay, we're gonna need a radar up there, aren't we? Do we have a radar? No. Do we have a facility for making radars? No. Have we thought this through? No. Okay. Get these iron plates first. We're gonna make a couple of labs. Actually, that's already a couple of labs. We're gonna build another radar. One sushi with pickles and pineapple. Odava's got it. You're allowed to have egg in that, because remember, egg is one of my other favorite vegetables, and carrot, I believe, was the last one. I don't bloody know my own jokes anymore. I didn't bloody know my own jokes before I said them, honestly. The first power pack. I was here. Egg is a vegetable? Absolutely. One of my top 3 vegetables. Well, it's top 5 vegetables. Barbecue chicken? Pineapple? I don't like barbecue chicken. Controversial opinion, I know, but hey, that's what we do here at SeiferKatt on Twitch. I don't like ABBA, I just think every song is by them. I'm just ignorant. I thought I saw a solid fuel for certain there. There'll be some solid fuel in there. In fact, there's a solid fuel right there. Come on, solid fuel. I know you exist in this line somewhere. I want to make sure this is programmed correctly. We're going to need more yellow belts, by the way. Oh, hey. Well, more of these. Nice. Because we really want to focus on getting the coal production down. Yeah, we want a lower number on the coal. Top quality joke, that one. Not really. Why am I here? I came all this way for something very important. I don't remember what it was. I amused myself too much. I want belts. Yes, thank you. Am I here? It's a bit more of an existential question than you really want in the morning, isn't it? Why am I here? Why are any of us here? Yeah, but why am I here right now? Oh, the crime. And we were connecting to this. Yes, we were. Okay. Input priority, that side. You know what? Oh, did we actually start counting them up? We did. We're going to do a similar thing. Yeah? Because that one's got some room. And honestly, at this point, we could probably go a little bit lighter. No, we can't go lighter on the coal just yet. Although, a couple of percent. No, solid fuel is not nearly at that level. What am I saying? Look, it's not even making any solid fuel right now. How could I think that was ever going to be okay? No. It is an option, it is not the meal. Okay, so we wanted to do a... So I'm going to do a new plan, right? Which is this, right? So now it's rigged against that. Now what it can do is it can actually copy from that. Brilliant. Okay. We're taking a few more science packs out of the way. Just giving us a little bit more chance to get science happening. Actually make those a bit faster too. Make them faster. Belt's a bit slow, but it's... I think we've got bots still working, right? Yeah, the bots are doing a lot of work. You're not having really problems with power at this stage. Good. That's a relief. I like that it just leaves little holes in it. The bots are actually getting stuff done. They're just slow. And they'll get better. Like, see, they just leave little holes everywhere. That's really cute. I think that one's me, though. I think that was me leaving a hole somewhere. Is it cute if I leave a hole somewhere? Probably not. Okay, good news. This has got enough water to be able to be another steam area. Exciting. I don't have the iron for any of this though, so I don't know why I'm here. It's alright. Figure out the existential question of why I'm here a bit later. What we need to do before that is figure out how much more landfill we need. The answer is some. At some point we're going to do one on the ocean and then we can, you know, automate all these as well, but we haven't got there yet. It's just kind of fun. It's like a paint by numbers moment. Who doesn't love a paint by numbers moment? Everyone loves paint by numbers. Right? Actually, hang on. Who doesn't love paint by numbers? Let's get that shit sorted out right here, right now. It's okay if you don't know what paint by numbers is. I just need to know who doesn't like paint by numbers. Damn it, Dave. Fair enough. Do you enjoy latch hooking? Oh yeah, okay. I see, I see. Oh, I've seen people doing that. Yeah, okay, I respect that. You're right. That's kind of a paint by numbers. So water is very important. I'm trying not to use water barrels at this stage. If I can get away with not using water barrels, I'll do it. I don't want to use them. Now, this area, I'm going to need to probably do another one at the ocean as well. The plan is, I probably actually want to use this one for power and this one for more oil generation. So for more solid fuel production. So we're going to need more landfill and we're going to need more iron and I guess we're going to need a friggin' oil refinery. Yeah, that seems like a reasonable thing to need. Just casually needing an oil refinery. Yep, that's who I am. I'm the guy who's coming for an oil refinery. They still haven't quite gotten here yet. What are we doing with 630? The numbers are increasing. I'm very happy about that. Actually, as we're increasing everything, like, how much are we looking at? We are looking at... Oh dear. Please don't do what I think it's about to do. Didn't. It didn't. Good. What if I, instead of doing what I just did there, I just did this? That'd be safer. About 3.4 thousand red belts and 9,000 yellow belts. Let's assume half of those shouldn't be yellow and should be red. That would be 4,000 plus 3,000-ish, 7,000. Let's pull this up by another number. That's going to put a lot of strain on the belt for the moment. A lot of things are just coming through right now that weren't needed. 9.8. There are no biters to dine on the sushi for this run. Next run, however. Oh god, I can already see the anguish in my face. I can already hear the cries of the factory. Bidding, 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 bidding. It's gonna be great. Ah. The tears of the factory is what I long for. Now you've heard of Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Wait until you hear SeiferKatt Tears of the Factory. That'd be truly glorious. Okay, so a lot of the places where like the mines happen are going to be quite clogged up right now, but that'll all expand out very soon. Because we did just add a whole bunch of shit to it saying we want stuff, and it's not happy about that. And to some degree I can respect that. What I would like to do, however, is build a thing that can build substations a bit better, because it's not doing substations very well right now. You know what? Maybe we should also get a passive provider on the yellow chest. I know some people say that's going too far, but I think it's the right idea. Anyway, another thing we were wanting to build, and I completely forgot about it, was an offshore pump. And we want some boilers as well. I honestly can't remember. I was trying to think of that. I was trying to remember that today, and I couldn't remember for the life of me. You know me, I can't remember a joke longer than a minute. Unless I keep repeating it, and even then, it's suspect. Okay, we're going to put a build chest or like a as a provider chest on here. It can't take them yet because it doesn't have the ability to. Eventually it will get down here. It's not far, it's only like one away. We've got a bunch of oil barrels roaming around, right? We do. And is watching Judge Judy again. I can hear Judge Judy's distinctive tone of being angry at people. Pretty good tone, honestly. I just hear like that, you know, like, oh yeah, that's Judge Judy right there. Bit of fun, right? 1.5 thousand copper required, and it's building it the best it can, given the fact that it's kind of shockingly bad throughput right now. It'll get. So I want maybe 4 of those. And we probably want 3 more steam engines. If we just awkwardly stand here. We still need another 3 more. And of course, at some point I will need to actually have a plan for building more steam engines and putting them on the bus. But I don't need to worry about that right now. That's another day's problem. Okay, so that's more power. We've got splitters? We don't have splitters. Okay. I think we can probably switch that for solid fuel as well. Let's reduce coal by another percent, eh? Another 2%. Let's get spicy about it. So 5555. So that's dropping the coal requirements. It's only got 100 more than it should have right now. Percentages is what matters, right? Right enough in any case. Do we need any of this stuff? Yes and no. Splitters. Just need some yellow splitters to get me through the day. Are we short on green science? No, just no green science there. That's fine. And finish that off. What I would like to do is put that roboport where it can now reach substations. So that way the bots can build all the substations they need to do as opposed to just what they're doing right now. Because right now nothing's getting powered. I would like it if they could do some powering, I think. Power and chaos. I don't know why that rings a bell in my head, but power and chaos is in my head. Okay, and 12 of them immediately are wanted. Sure they are. From up there, interesting. How do we feel about trying to do another upgrade path? I think another upgrade path is probably a good idea. So we just go like that. Make sure the bots are kept busy upgrading things to red. That way chat doesn't rebel. You know, you were thinking about it, chat. Which, sometimes the word rebel just reminds me of like when, I think it was like Nerf was trying to do like a range of toys for like girls. And they called it Rebel. I don't know why. I don't know why that's in my head right now, but it was a thing that happened. It was either Nerf or like Super Soaker. I don't really know. It was like, and you know, what is the difference? The guns are pink. Because of course they are. I actually don't know where that's supposed to merge, so we're just going to leave that like that for the moment. Sorry, fish. Sorry, fish. Snacks? I don't have any snacks. Thanks, GhostInBot. Now I'm hungry. Actually, I'm not. I ate quite a lot for dinner. Okay. Progress. I mean, the funny thing is, if I actually finish this, like what I'm doing right now, the bots will pick up the rest of it. Like, they will do all this placement eventually. Which is kind of neat, if you think about it. Here's a factory. The new book about heroic journey about an unlucky traveler who crash lands in another solar system. Follow their journey, clawing resources from the ground, battling their own past decisions, fighting hordes of slain monsters alone, with only a boring, disobedient, silent bot named Harvey. Harvey! By their side. Feel the victory of each burning page of this novel, which keeps you wondering, is there enough power? The reviews are already in. I might punish myself with it. Famed masochist SeiferKatt. Oh no, he stuffed it. GhostInBot. Do you want chips? Manda. Don't wait. Pick up your coffee today. I'd read it. Oh, it's fine. It's just wasted stone. It's not like we need stone. The bot's name was Harvey. That is the best book blurb I've ever read. Can't help but feel that there was a chatbot included, and if there wasn't, I apologize for assuming such horrible things. Well, the bots are working. The Harveys, as they like to be known. Okay. The plan here was we were going to... chips. I mean, technically what I could do, as long as there's power here, which there currently isn't, so never mind the stupid argument, but we had power here, which we are currently getting watered. Famed masochist. I don't know if I feel comfortable being known as famed masochist SeiferKatt. I didn't really think about it until just now. I'm like, famed masochist? Sounds like I'm into it. SeiferKatt. SeiferKatt! SeiferKatt! I choose cat! I always choose cat, obviously. Everyone's favorite game show, SeiferKatt. I'm not quite 420 yet. SeiferKatt, that's what I am when I'm playing an explosives expert. Expert being in like quotation marks. Is It Cake? I didn't like Is It Cake. I saw enough of Is It Cake, but then I was like, it's cake or it's not cake, really. The premise was really, I feel like they got it all good in like their title, and then it just sort of went downhill from there. Just like, is this cake? Yes or no? Okay. Good job. You determined whether it was or was not cake. SeiferKatt? That is if I was a hacker. Which I'd be very terrible at being. Because the only time I'm good at programming is playing Zachtronics games, and even then that's questionable. Oh wait, I really wanted... Oh, I got SeiferKatt. Oh man, yeah, SeiferKatt's got a little... I can't imagine a SeiferKatt without like a little visor of its eye, like a scouter from Dragon Ball Z. I say Dragon Ball, but I'm like, why don't we just go Dragon Ball Z? It's what everyone knows, and it's what it's from. How about Try Guys? Is It Cake? I haven't seen Try Guys do Is It Cake. I feel like that might be more entertaining. I do like the Try Guys. All three of them. Ah, yes. All three of them. Did they ever get a fourth guy? I feel like they didn't. I think the fourth guy left and was not replaced. Blanket? Blanket? Oh, Blanket. Okay, so at the moment the counts are going to be wrong, so I'm not okay with that. Cyborg cat. Take me to your Kebbelmeister. Okay. I was gonna say there's a huge gap in there, but then it's like, oh, there's not really built there, is there? Could actually do a quick, cheeky build in there. Actually, you know what we do need? Not even a cheeky one. We just need a regular radar dish. We've got no visibility out here, and we built a radar dish. It looks like this one. We do better. I think we do better. Yeah. And this is good, being built right next to a big lake, because big lake means we can always use it for nuclear power later when we finally get this uranium mined, which might take a little while, because sulfur is just not going to be kind to me. Not going to be kind to me at all. SeiferKatt? Alfridge. Cat ass trophy. I'll allow it. Yeah, so if this oil ever fills up, then the oil catches here and it gets stuck there. That's okay. SeiferKattage. That ass trophy is a good one, but it is also a very bad one. I don't think I need to explain why. Please do not make me explain why. Alright, so, next up... Oh no. I knew it'd be bad, and it was. Was that lake looking a bit green, or is it just because... Oh, do we have a green lake? It's looking a bit green. Yes! Give me my green lake. Hey, Ghost, and don't worry, the bot's here keeping it real. Don't you worry, the bot's here. It's okay. That's why we made the bot. If you forget about the chat or stream, then the bot keeps everyone company. Not in a comfortable way, though. It's just sort of... See? There's all your classic Ghost phrases. Which, by the way, we can turn off whenever you want. It's at your leisure. We'll turn it off. Right. I was kind of worried that might happen. Let's finish what we're doing and then we'll fix up iron. Actually, kind of perfect. Oh. Yeah, what else we got? We've got hydrate, we've got meow meow. Okay, double meows. Only heard one meow so far. Where's the other one? There it is. Okay, so we've got no pipes. In terms of pipes, we have no pipes. Stretch. You can stretch. Okay, good. So that has huge amounts of oil in it at the moment. By huge amounts, I mean some. And we need some tanks, which means we need some oil plates. We what the shirt, see? Okay, we can do what the shirt. I just sort of threw on whatever I found today. I didn't really think about it, but what the shirt. Pipes? Pipes, I see. Alright, today on What the Shirt, we've got the wrong thing up. I can't see what I'm doing. There we go, we got my Eldritch Horror shirt. Panda and I played it over the weekend. Last weekend? I don't know. Really good game. Like, we just spent like a good 2-3 hours playing the game. I've got all the expansions, so everything just takes up the entire table, and it's a big table. And we just read the stories to each other and just strategize and eventually win or lose. We spent the first half of the game not doing the first of, the first of the 3 missions you need to do, and then we just sort of cleared it out after that pretty quickly. So I don't know. It's like we were doing setup, but we really weren't. Just failing every time, every step of the way. All right, so we need some iron. Table, yeah, it's a very big table. We bought the table when we bought the place because they didn't want the table, and I don't think we realized how big the table was until we moved in. Was like, holy shit, that table's massive. No complaints from us, of course, but it was massive. It is a massive table. Okay. Let's finish this off. And then we need to also fix up my iron because I broke it. thinking solid fuel would be enough. Long story short, 'twas not enough. Right, we will change things up a little bit by doing that. Bringing in coal. Morning, day 3 of being sober. Congratulations. Good job. That's scary and I don't like it, but okay. Priority is that side. Okay. So that'll allow us to get the iron going again, because we kind of just ruined everything with iron for a bit. Although, I guess we didn't. This facility just been holding it up. This facility just been doing it. Doing it well. What are we doing for solid fuel? We've currently got 459 on the bus. Okay. It's an acceptable amount, I suppose. And the coal will power everything. Okay, cool. Probably going to need to go and get the rest of this patch. Is there another iron patch around? We can always get that 2.5 million. 0.7 up there. Yeah, we've still got 64,000. It's probably still okay for the moment. But we may need to consider other options in the future. Nothing gets left unmined. Very awkward way of doing it, but... The T-Roff, are you trying to like give up alcohol entirely, or are you just having a bit of a break from it? Totally fine either way, of course. Like, I understand people who have alcohol problems. There's a lot of work to stop. If you're just taking a break, that's okay too. Either way, you do what's right for you. That's what I encourage. Okay. Show a little bit of green. You're completely stopping. Good on you. Good luck. Good luck, you know. Remain strong and all that, but... Yeah. It's tough. It's tough dealing with any sort of addiction, whether it be alcohol, drugs, caffeine, just anything. Factorio. I don't mean to make light of addiction, of course, when I say that. But the point remains the same always. Smoking, yeah, exactly. 3 times a month? Friction Cractorio. I don't like calling it Cractorio. It kind of, in my mind, I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this. What are we doing with petroleum over here? We're putting in barrels. Interesting. Why were we putting in barrels? The sulfur? Why were we barrels? I think it was for sulfur, actually. It was, yeah. Yeah, okay. I'm going to do this one for plastic, I think. Okay, so we've got some oils. Hell yeah. Oh, very oily. Very gassy too. Having fun over there, Panda? Good. Alright. Have I told people about my driving adventures? Which adventure do you want me to tell them about? Going in the motorway, going 80 kilometers in an 80-kilometer area, people going 100. I went 100 a few times as well, yeah, but people going 100, going 50, exactly 50 in a 50k area, and someone blazed past me at 70 on a maybe more. They were real fast. That was really spooky, actually. They were in a real hurry. Yeah, it was like Zhu. You're quite right. Shoo! It's like, yeah. Went through a drive-through. Yep, went through a drive-through. Went to the Macca's. We've been to the drive-through. We've been through the drive-through, and then we just drove to Macca's another day. Macca's is going to get a lot more business because of us these days. Yeah, no, driving's been going well. I'm enjoying it. I did. I picked Panda up today from the public transportation. Yeah. Good. Yeah, I'm doing well. Doing well, guys. I'm driving a car. I'm like a real boy. And that's not to say if you don't drive a car, you're not a real boy. You can be a real boy without driving a car, obviously. Yeah. Well, that is true. That's a different argument at that point. When I say real boy, I am more implying like, fuck! No, I just made a mistake. Okay, we're good. Okay. That sucks when that happens. Real boys ride camels. Do they? He's driving a car, he's just shouting instructions at the Uber driver. It's so rude. Alright, so what do we get? We got an iron plate by mistake. A copper plate. I know I need to build backwards. I know. There was a lot of things I could have done to avoid that. I did none of them. Okay, there we go. Okay. I thought that was the bot for a second. No, that's just ghosting. Building backwards is lame. For lamos. Do I look like a lamo? Don't answer that one, please. The alternative is just make the bots do it, and the bots don't ever stuff it up. Okay. How are the bots doing anyway? They're doing alright, actually. They're really just wanting more roboports to be built so they can expand their radius, but they're getting work done. Since they're getting work done, I need to get work done. Okay. 6. Okay, do we have enough pipes? No, we probably have no steel iron whatsoever, don't we? Yeah, we've got no iron on. Build something around here that... Maybe green circuits over here, why not? See, that's the real trick. If you build green circuits over here, you have to import iron, and oh, look who gets the iron. Sneaky Wheel gets the iron. I'm gonna do some green circuits over here. Okay. is really just an excuse to just steal iron from the belt. But quite frankly, you're always going to need green circuits, so there's no harm in having more green circuits, you know? You know. At some point I'm going to also make better holes, but I just haven't needed to yet. We'll get there. Ah, shoot. We probably don't have enough to grab fast inserters. No, gotta make more. Gotta go grab those fast inserters. They're not far. I don't think. At some point we're gonna make robots. A bot? How cute. We've got a few bots. Not many of them. We like to call them Harvey. I'm not entirely sure why. Okay. Just working along, building when they can. Be a bad idea to put more iron gears in. Let's see. Not really. Iron gears seem to be mostly okay. Cool. It's counting properly. Yeah, that's going well. And that's actually connected as well. Kind of impressive. We're just going to do this one manually. And I guess we'll have to connect that as well. That's right. Okay. That's not how you do things. And then we have one of these jibby jabbers. It goes green into there. I'm bold enough to put gears on the belt, but not bold enough to put wires on the belt. Eventually I will have to put wires on the belt, because I will need them for the duck. Gears are good, though, because gears are compressed iron, right? There's a gear is 2 iron, but a copper wire is one copper, which... No. One copper wire is half a copper plate. So yeah. Got there in the end. We will put... no, it's not. Oh, shoot. You know what? I'm glad that didn't work. We didn't do it at all. That should work. Yeah. Are we short on greens? Oh wow, we're about 200 short on greens. Okay, well, we were right to build them then, I guess. RSP again on red and green wires? Sure. Red wires, 1 copper cable and 1 electric circuit. They're the same on both. Copper wires, though, I think copper cables, what I think person was asking about. And again, eventually we'll have to have red and green wires on the belt. Okay. Oh, what's iron doing here? I guess we'll take some of it, eh? You reckon? Take some of this iron? Okay. The real reason we did this. Actually remember why we needed it. We did do it for a reason. Just don't remember what that reason was. Probably a perfectly sane reason, as all my reasons tend to be. Okay, so coal. Going the other way. And solid fuel. Here we go. Now what I would like to do is probably do a box for solid fuel. I'm not actually too worried about coal right now. It's slowly expanding, these things. Seekers? Nah. Seekers are cowards. Do I look like a coward? Absolutely not. Do this real quick. Okay. What? Perfectly sane what you just saw. Input priority, that side. What? There we go. Oh, and we'll, is it this thing again? Or is it something else? Shit. That's alright. Easy fix. Nope, it's an easy fix. Like they say, you can't kill a few eggs without breaking an omelette. Okay. Then we just put it back in. There we go. Fixed. Now, we got lucky that time. +2. Okay. We got lucky. Okay. It's currently not connected to anything, but it can be fairly easily. There we go. Yeah, well that was almost a disaster. And yet it wasn't. See? I know what I'm doing. I don't need your sass right now, Panda. It was a very innocent question, you're quite right. Could have fixed it a different way? Well, welcome to Factorio. We could have all fixed it a different way. How would you have fixed it, though? You know what? Rather than being sarcastic little bitch, how about I ask, how would you have fixed it? Because usually when people say, I would have fixed it a better way, they would have fixed it a better way, too. No, I'm calling myself a sarcastic bitch, Panda. I'm calling myself a sarcastic little bitch. I know it's pretty accurate, thank you. I don't like that. Okay, that's fair. I don't think you look like you're going to a school. I just don't like that, but... Look, you asked my opinion, and you knew my opinion would be that. There you go. Fed the off-feeding belt back into the main belts. You know what? You're right. That would have actually been a far better way to do it. Thank you. You're quite right. That would have actually been a better way. Or it would have been a different way. Is it a better way? It would have worked. After that, what else matters? You've married a schoolgirl? No. And it was just seeing how I felt about an outfit. She's like, it looked too much like I'm a schoolgirl. I went, not really. That wasn't my problem. Bottom line, both ways work. That's true. But it's always good to have another idea in your repertoire just in case you need it. Yeah, I think it does need to be on my end. Yeah. I think so. Big sigh. Yeah, that's true. I mean, yeah, that's true. She was. Not when I knew her, though. At some point, yeah. Previously, at some point, you were. Well, so was I. I was never a schoolgirl. Yeah, we can just pick that up. It doesn't matter. Put it in there. Okay, so we've got a little bit more power coming through, which is very, very important. I would love to be a magical girl. That is never not true, though, Dave. That is never not true. Just what a schoolgirl would say. If you say so. Alright, so. Do we want to make some more plastic over here? I think plastic would be good. Have like miles away from where it's currently being made. So yeah, let's make some plastics. I think we only need coal. Hey, Maholican party! How's everyone doing? Welcome! Thank you very much, Gosin, for giving the shout out to Maholic. He was playing Factorio. Howdy! Hello everyone, I am SeiferKatt, and we are doing a sushi belt run. It's all connected by a lot of different circuits, and there's everything on the belt. Not everything, we're working on it. At some point we'd like to make a duck. In fact, I've said we're going to make 5 ducks per minute. A duck requires 197 ingredients. So it's going to take us a little while to get there. But we'll get there, don't you worry. That's what we're doing over here. Not in C block. Not in C block. Goodness. Don't wish that horror upon me, sir. We're just going to pop that there. Okay, and it is very important that we have a plan to do the maths for counting things out. The reverse way. Yeah. And green. Okay. So this is all the system that we have to basically make sure that we know what's on the belt, or what needs to be on the belt is probably the better way to put it. There's a lot of weird, dumb shit going on here. None of it's really complicated, but it is all very dumb. Make sure that's counting coal properly. And it is wonderful. And now we can make plastic. Makes too much plastic. Ah, never fear. We'll sort that out now. Or soon. In any case, looks like these haven't all been connected yet. Well, that one has been connected though. Never mind. Things are good. Okay, so if plastic is less than 0, which it currently isn't, but I think it'll flash occasionally. Let's disconnect that for a moment. Okay, and then finally we need to add 1 plastic to the bus every time we add 1 plastic to the bus. No, it's anything, isn't it? There we go. And read, there we go. And now we've got another source of plastic coming in. We've still only got 1 oil well, but that's okay, we can sort that out later. It's good to get plastic built somewhere else. And it's good to use the petroleum. Okay. Counting, let's go. Keep it going. The more I look at coal, the more I'm like, I reckon we could drop another percentage of coal. No, we can't. No, that's foolish and dangerous. That's dangerous thinking, Seif. Cannot afford to drop coal yet. Soon, but not yet. Trust me, pet. Mother knows best. Alright. My prerequisite Disney song reference for the day. Not really required, but I do seem to do it a lot. Okay. And a green circuit just into there, just to make sure. Oh. Also needs to go red, green, because it needs to do that. Do we have enough stuff for another chemical plant? We do. Wonderful. Full of wonder. Do we have enough resources to make some pipes? We have those too. That's pretty good. sure it counts properly. Oh, make sure it can actually output. Happy with that. Let's go. Now we do have the heavy oil. I haven't really got a plan for heavy oil yet. We can of course turn into lubricant barrels. I think. You'll turn into lubricant barrels. Fuel does turn to lubricant, and we will need lubricant for belts, which is going to be a right pain in the ass. But now that's okay. What really matters is we're using the oil that comes over this way. That's good. That's good stuff. What are we short on at the moment? Red belts, sorry, red circuits are going pretty well right now. I'm actually pretty proud of them. Steel is a little short. We could increase steel. Iron's about on par. Yeah, steel might need to go up. Meanwhile, the bots are there just filling in the little gaps that we haven't finished. Really getting things done, those bots. And I wonder if it's not a bad idea just to connect that up. Really simple line, but little gaps being used quite loosely here. Yeah, well, what can I say about it? That's all I can say. Yeah, well. Maybe Steve has potential as a scammer. Am I not a scammer right now? Are you not being scammed? Huh? Amanda's not sure if she's being scammed. I mean, honestly, that's what a scammer wants to have the response of. Someone who doesn't know they've been scammed. That's what you want. Uh... Why are we not building more red belts? That's my real question. The answer is because we don't have enough iron gear wheels? Okay. Well, let's do this. Let's drop a percent. You know what? We've got percentage to play with. We've got 2.3% to play with. If not more. Let's just add some more iron gears into the bus. I mean, everyone loves iron gears, right? Yeah, they do. Iron gears are currently at a dismal 10%. Let's just push them up to 11. That's 9%. Push up to 11. There's a divisor, whatever, 1990. Just a moment, please. Right, just 4.4. How many are we wanting? We are wanting 5.3. Okay, yeah, that's good. No, it's fine. Good. See, you're able to dance. That's what really matters. This is a run where the bus itself goes round and round. Exactly. Okay, so we've pushed. We're now at 99.7% of the bus capacity. I think let's push coal down another 1% to 17%. 17% is 5882. Okay. Slowly pushing it higher. Panda going out dancing? No, she's not. She just likes to, when showing off what she's thinking about wearing tomorrow, just do a little dance. She likes dancing. I almost wonder if it's not a bad idea to just get another one of these cells together. Because we do really want to get these, I was wondering if maybe we want to push this up to 8. No, do not push it up to 8 unless we're sure. I find this part really interesting. It's just like this one bit that's yellow and just slow and terrible. You can really see the difference, can't you? Okay, where's a good place to build some more red belts? I always wonder if we need to build more yellow belts as well before we do that, though. Are yellow belts okay? No, yellow belts aren't the problem, I think. Yeah, we've got more yellow belts than we need. Just gears, and they're coming through. Yeah, you know what? I'm not worried about that. Now, science, a little bit short on blue. Why are we short on blue? What's going on? Blues? You are short on sulfurs? Fair enough. And you are short on red circuits. Plenty of sulfur, though. Interesting, interesting. I mean, they're always going to be short on something. That's just the natural order of things. And they're very close to... The bots are just expanding their reach, and I appreciate that. I need to grab more belts. How many more red belts are you wanting? 70 or so? Huh. Gee, not too bad. A lot of what they're trying to build, I think, is the outskirts of bases where they haven't quite ever finished. Do we want to start considering uranium? Or do we want to get some more? Uranium's not a bad idea, right? No one's ever said stop building uranium. No one's ever said anything bad about uranium. I think... Yeah. Oh, brilliant. It's right in the crossroads. Just make it more difficult for me, please. My one little uranium patch. And we also do need sulfuric acid for it as well, which is going to kind of suck. There's nothing I can do about that. Do we even have sulfuric acid on the bus? I don't think we do. Oh dear. Okay, acid. How do we get it? We make some of it with sulfur and water. Oh, it's a thing that needs water. Okay. Thankfully there's water up there. In fact, I think that's... We make some sulfuric acid up here, don't we? We do. Problem is it's all being turned into batteries. I believe burner miners don't need sulfuric acid. You know what? Burner mining drills can't mine this resource. Okay, well, there's a reason for that. It's because they don't work. You had me all excited there, Peddler's Day, and I was like, yes! But, no. Oh well. And they changed it. That's all right. We'll live. So what we need is more sulfuric acid. Sentient fruit. All right. More of a sushi belt than a fruit. Kiwi is a fruit. Ah. I forget people call kiwi fruit just kiwis. It's confusing to me because it's a kiwi fruit. No, it's all right. It's all right. I get it now. I get it. It's all right. I've always considered myself more of a bird than a fruit. You know what? I don't even care if it's weird. I consider myself. Okay, so sulfur we need more of. We know this to be true. Sulfur is currently at 0.35. So let's push it up to 0.5. Let's just give it an extra 0.15%. The factory will love it. Oh wow, do we not need more pylons? I heard Kiwis don't consider kiwi fruits as kiwis only. Yeah, because it's confusing. Because if you say kiwis to a New Zealander, we're like, are you talking about the people, the bird, or the fruit? You don't know. So you got kiwi fruit, and then kiwis are just called kiwis, the birds. It's just a bit easier. I don't know. Average Kiwi enjoyer is very confused. You know what? 0.6. Let's go nuts. 1, then 5 sixes. Okay. That should be right. That might have been too many sixes. What did I put? Yeah, it's too many sixes. Yeah, it pushes up quite a big deal. Kiwi bird is also a person. Isn't watermelon called a rock melon? No, rock melon and watermelon are different things. Like, they're different types of melons. Kiwi bird is also a person. Yeah, maybe. Plausible. Antelopes. What's a cantaloupe? I think that might be the part where you've just run into a cantaloupe's called a rock melon's cantaloupes. That might be the question we're asking here. Bird is a colloquial term, and cantaloupes equals rock melon. What? Okay. Am I preventing myself from pushing more than 100% to the belt, or is that for cowards? I'm easily broken, Osmosis Jones. What do you mean? I'm not preventing myself from pushing more than 100% belt. I don't know what you mean though, so maybe I am. You mean like pushing beyond the belt? I don't want to put anything in this part, but for mines I will make an exception. This part's going to be a little bit finicky, but I'll figure it out. Okay, we need sulfuric acid. I raise sulfur by an arbitrary amount. Pretty much. I mean, raising things by an arbitrary amount is pretty much what I do. That's who I am. Thank you very much, sir. You don't think the total belt count is correct? Oh, you mean overall? No, it's not. It's absolutely not. Is there something preventing me from raising everything to the point that everything jams? A couple of things. So the system has a very fudged number of how many items can go on the belt total, and the spreadsheet works out the percentages of those. Good day, sir. I say good day. Indeed. But it's very fudgy. It's very fudgy. Yeah, we're going to use this for sulfuric acid. Good God, what is this? It's a sushi belt. Do you not love it? Does it not fill you with awe? Does it not haunt your dreams and consider perhaps that it rises again? If so, that might not be a sushi belt. That might be some great old one waking up. That would be bad. This is a sushi belt. It is also known as an aberration and a disaster. Some of those things I call it. Mostly a disaster. I don't call it an aberration, for it is my child and I love it. Look, we're going to keep some trees around. How exciting is that? Okay, so this is important because we've got water here. Trees. At least it's not spaghetti sushi. That's true. I've tried that before. It didn't go well. That was my first attempt at sushi. Now, thankfully no one ever saw that because that was before I started streaming, but this is like my 4th attempt at sushi. The first attempts did not go well, but I had a mod to add cargo ships. Cargo ships, I've heard good things about that. They work basically like trains though, didn't they? Okay, how do we make sulfuric acid? We need... Okay, why don't we just copy this? Seems like a good plan. Oh hey, rocket fuel. We need lasers, eventually. At some point we probably need to start thinking about a new type of science. Oh man, new sciences. Oh, you know what I love about base Factorio? That's all the technologies. That's all of them. It's almost doable. Okay. Just keep sciencing. I think we need these. We need night vision? It makes sense we need night vision. Yes, we need night vision. That. Okay, and it's adding, so it shouldn't need to do anything funky. Break something there? No, I don't think I did. We are going to need some water, which we can get. Get it. Oh, you know what? Looking closer, I understand what I was trying to do there now. We've got enough stuff for a chemical lab. Awesome. It does bother me that I have like 1/2 of a pipe to ground. As it should always bother you if you realize you got 1/2 of a pipe to ground. Don't quite know what happened to the other half. Oh, fuel's coming in there, which is good. Are they actually being used? They actually are. Wonderful. Very pleased about that. You know what? If we connect this, iron will come in and then we can steal the iron. I was like, where is the iron? Where is the... Then we're going to need to barrel up sulfur. Which is going to kind of suck. Never barrel sulfur. Never need to barrel sulfur. Is there a reason why I'm using yellow belts? Okay, the only reason is because red and blues haven't been researched, and reds, we're working on it. But yeah, we've got reds going. There are some reds going. They are being upgraded. Are they being upgraded? I don't think they are. Oh, it looks like we've got another chance for upgrades. Yep. We're working on the upgrades. They're taking a bit of time. It's getting there when it can. But yeah, no real reason. Just working on it. Okay, and we want to have some offshore pumps. Yeah, it's happening. So the plan is, when we eventually get down to it, the cells are going to all be blue pipes. Oh, sorry, blue belts, and the insides are going to be red. At the moment, and so once we count the blues, we know how much stuff we can actually put on the belt. We're not there yet, but that is the eventual plan. That's where I want to get to with it. And we'll get there eventually, but we're not there yet. $16 million science takes a long time. It can do. No disagreement from me on that one. Depends what you're playing, though. Like, I mean, 2 million science I thought would take a long time, and then it turns out it's pretty quick if you do it the right way. Which is like an insane person. We've got something that does barrels. Okay, we're going to steal the idea that we had for petroleum. That was actually a pretty good plan. Is that. No. No. Not that. Not that. It's completely the opposite of that. We need it like this one. Barrels come in. We count them off. Just a casual bot flying overhead there. Hi, I guess. What is that doing here? Nothing of value. Okay. That needs to connect to that, and that needs to connect to that. Okay, great. So then what we can do is have the casual barrel or monkey situation. Filling sulfuric barrels. There a mod that shows when a given research is done. What do you mean? Like how long it's going to take, or? Like a countdown? Not that I'm aware of. So when I request more barrels of sulfur, what's going to happen is a lot. I think we do need to drop how many empty barrels we have in the network very soon. Because right now we have 490 empty barrels in the network requested. We have 492. The because the barrels are kind of funky that way. Those are oil barrels, they're not what I want. Those are oil barrels, not what I want. Just regular barrels, please. Please? I've asked nicely. Oh, hey. Oh, that's not supposed to work like that. Close. It shouldn't have let it go. But it's fine that it did. Okay, so we've had one barrel of sulfuric acid leave. And the run is a scam because no train deadlocks. There aren't even locomotives on the belt. That's true. We need to worry about that another time. I haven't needed to use my dream idea for locomotives yet. It'll happen one day, though. Okay. Yeah, this would be impossible as a death world. Wouldn't it be exciting? Oh. Okay, we're going to reduce the number of empty barrels that we build. Personal Roboport, it might be helpful. Okay, so barrels. Look, let's just go with the classic 0.5, eh? Classic, everyone loves it. Let's do it. So we are wanting 145 barrels of sulfuric acid on the bus. That's something I want to do. Oh, this is going to kind of suck, isn't it? I want to do that, but I don't want those upgraded. Still short on greens? Really? No, we're not. We're just like right on the cusp of being short. Cusp of being short is not the same as being short. If anything, that's being perfectly timed. Don't mind me just being perfect over here. Okay. This is beginning to run out. Makes me think more and more that we really need to consider getting this iron patch that's down here. Well, actually, let's finish what we were doing with the uranium first, shall we? Oh wow, we've actually got enough oil barrels. That's kind of fascinating. Hmm. Okay, so now what I'd like to do is just take a casual jaunt, if you will. No, this is where you use plane ahead for petroleum. Well, actually, yeah, that works almost fine, almost perfect. In fact, it doesn't work almost perfectly. It is perfect. Okay, no it's not, because that should be sulfuric acid. Beyond that, it is perfect. Beyond the parts where it was wrong, it was absolutely divine. One really never knows why they're British. Not even the British are aware why they're British, Panda. That's right. So if this actually ever fills up, then it just stops needing it. That's fine. Personal report. Okay, yep. Done. Low densities. Why am I using the yellow splitters in between the red ones? Cheaper? It is so that the count is accurate. So I know always the outside is red, the inside is yellow. Later on, the inside will be red and the outside will be blue. So right now it's just so I actually work out. So I can be like, go production, buildings, and at a glance go, okay, we've got 400 outer cells. Right now it doesn't work because I don't know how many yellow cells belts I've got. But in the future, it's going to be good when it works. That's the plan anyway. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if all the plans are good, but they make sense in my head. And sometimes that's enough. Will it work in the future? 8-ball meows. Thanks, 8-ball. Classic sane 8-ball behavior. They have plans, so it's nice, I guess. Yeah, that's kind of the appropriate response. Okay, so then we empty the sulfuric acid into here. And then it'll count. Yes. Good. Good, good. Now, there's not really a lot of... Oh god, these aren't actually connected yet. Yeah, it doesn't really matter, to be fair, but... because it'll still add. And they're just slowly doing their thing. I love just how haphazardly it does things. Anyway, how many barrels of sulfuric acid do we have? We have 4 barrels of sulfuric acid. That's 200 sulfuric acid. How much does it take to mine one of these? 1 per mining operation. That's better than I thought we were going to see. I won't lie, that's far better than I was expecting. Is that the saddest part? It's like, oh wow, it's not absolutely trash. It's just mostly trash. Mostly trash, that's what they used to call me in high school. Okay. So we'll get some more things. Do we need uranium ore? Please say no. Oh, you little shit. Yeah, of course it does. Power is still going well. Are we having shortages of belts? No. As usual, I've walked that far, and yeah, I know what I'm after now. I'm after mining drills, which are up here. I can tell because that's where the big mining drill is. Turns out that was actually a very good idea. Maybe I should have done it for everything. Wait a second. Is the factory building those mining drills? The factory's done it. The botnet was expanding, but I haven't added more bots to it yet because I'm scared about consuming more power than I have. But maybe I could add like another 13 bots. I don't think it's really been that much danger. Although the bots aren't doing anything, I think we have other problems. How are we doing with that iron? 4.3k remains. That one's 2.6, and that one's actually getting a lot of work done. How's the copper going, actually? That's probably a good question as well. 163,000, 164,000 remain. I think we've also got like a copper mine here that we could get for 400,000. Coal is doing okay, but we are cutting down on coal usage. Probably better to happen when we get more towards the other oil refinery. Sorry, everyone, I'll be back in just a moment. Don't go anywhere. Are there 3 of you doing this now? These all ducks? Go on. Let's see. That's a duck. 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 That is a duck smoking some weed or something. That duck needs to be more cautious. This is just a thing they do. I can't stop them from posting ducks. I don't know why they do it. Goose. I don't know why they post ducks, but they do it, and I cannot stop them. But they're happy, so and it's not hurting anyone. I think Dave started it, and then everyone was just like, "This looks like a great idea." I mean, you can. It starts with a B. Okay, I'll rephrase that. It doesn't hurt anyone. And it makes people happy, so that's fine. I'll allow it. I could stop them, but I'm not gonna. I very rarely bring out the band hammer. There are some very specific times to bring out the ban hammer or the timeout hammer. And it needs to be pretty extreme for me to do that usually. I'm not saying, hey, look guys, here's a challenge, let's see if you can get kicked/banned, but I'm usually pretty tolerant. I've talked about this before, but I'm going to say it again because it's an interesting idea. Not allowing links is an option. Yeah, I could do that too, but they're happy with it, and you're going to see the game, say the game word? Yeah, look, you know what? That's pretty much an instant one there, you're right. But generally people being just a bit like abrasive is, you know, sometimes people are just that way. A timeout is just a light hit from the ban hammer. Well, it's a lot more than that. A timeout is also the acknowledgement that a ban may be coming, but usually people don't. Ban hammer may be not as effective as guys. It's not funny anymore. That's true. Usually, it's people don't get timed out. People get banned more than they get timed out. To be fair. Timeout, I think I've only ever done it once, and it was a very rare case. Band is like, hey, streamer, sexy streamer boy, do you want to be famous? And I'm like, nope. Came and buy me a game. See, again, I let him. No, that wasn't the reason I banned him, though. I didn't ban him because he said, buy me a game, you're racist. That's the level of, some people just have really bad social cues. And I'm like, okay, this guy just might be really weird socially, but I'm not going to ban him for that. Then he started getting abusive, and that's why I banned him. You know, I'm like, yeah, talk shit to me, whatever. Like, at some point I say, hey, stop. And then if they stop, then, I mean, it wasn't a very fast one, though. I gave them time. Yeah, they did. I know it sounds strange, right? But at the same time, like, I don't ban people for that, because some people are just, you know, have really bad social anxiety and don't quite know how to deal with society. I know. I mean, I call that the brazen, hey, but it might work. You know, act like a chicken, Steve. He's not going to act like a chicken. Oh, he's acting like a chicken. I can't stop the ducks because ducks need to be revolutionaries. Yep. I just thought of that one myself, Dave. Oh, we're sharing the same brain cell again. That's never good. All right. But yeah, no, people be weird, and usually I try to accept them for being weird. It's only when they sort of cross over from being weird to abrasive that it's like, okay, this has got to end here. And I think that's fair enough too. I missed a belt up there? Eh, it's fine. It'll figure itself out. The bots will get it. Left side. The bots will get it. I'm actually pretty impressed with how well this is all coming together now, though. How is power going? It's going fine enough. Okay. I think it is now the bots are only going to be doing construction stuff. I'm never going to use them for moving items like for logistics networks. They're just for construction. Because otherwise I'm going to be spending forever doing that. So, even then I think they're really not living up to their full potential. I think we need to start thinking about a new level of science. Rebel science. Productivity modules. Interesting concept. We've got like a cell right here that's not being used, so let's use it. Why would we... well, actually... expand towards this iron, I suppose. After all, why shouldn't I? Logibots are filling and emptying your pockets. Yeah, and I might do that as well later, because that might help. But requester bots and doing all that sort of thing, it can be good, but really I prefer not to if I can help it, because it just gets a bit boring. I do it for a mall, and I mean that's a standard thing to do for a mall. Okay, you know what? We're going to do a productivity... Actually... Productivity... Hang on. Productivity, speed, and efficiency are all the same area, aren't they? They're all made exactly the same way. They are. Well... You're fool not to. Am I a fool? No one answer that question. The same way. Okay, well, why don't we just make all three of them? Same basic recipe. Exactly. Oh. Thankfully, that's not a problem. Beacons aren't going to work with this build so well, simply because beacons... Did I hear a meow? If I did, I'm not hearing another one. Sometimes cats meow. Like outside my window. But I thought I heard a cat meow, but one thing about it might have just been the music that Panda's listening to in the background. Panda's just listening to a series of meows. Okay, so. There's no way in hell we've got enough red circuits. We actually might have enough red circuits for this. Okay, so we need 2 ingredients in. I'm gonna steal that thing. Because, hey, if we've made something, why don't we just use it again and again, right? What music is a series of meows? I think she's listening to Taylor Swift, but I don't think there was meows in it. I think I just misheard it. Taylor Swift should just be a series of meows, though, if you ask me. Panda's really into Taylor Swift at the moment. Good on her. She's happy. That's really my philosophy for a lot of things, isn't it? Oh, they're happy. It's fine. No one's being hurt because of it. All right. Go. Now, we need... Okay, let's figure this out. Efficiency modules, are they used for anything else? Not really. Speed modules are, right? Speed modules are used for a bunch of things. Oh dear. Okay. So... what I probably want to do... Maybe if I just go like... Here's the plan. Oh, this is a stupid plan. What am I doing? Maybe we'll just do it even. We'll just do it even. If we go like that, and this one can curve back into there, that's fine. That goes over here. Because let's be honest, if we don't need efficiencies, we don't have to use efficiencies. It's okay. Like, no one's going to be harmed. Maybe I should have done it around the other way. Don't know how I stuffed that up so badly. I'll invoke the bot if I say things like that. I'm definitely going to invoke the bot if I say things like that. I'll mix. Yeah, I've only heard of the Meow Mix song because of Americans telling me about it. Not something I'm actually too aware of. Just do this. He's in straight. Yeah, straight enough. Story of my life, right? Even straight? Straight enough. Thank you. Production, speed, efficiency. Efficiency. Cats at a rave. Cats even allowed at raves. That's a very no cat play. I mean, Dave, you'd know. You go to raves, don't you? How many cats do you see at a rave? Be honest. You know what? I'm gonna switch those around. Yeah. Then, oh, it looks like the bots have already started building it. Very slowly, but they've started, and that's the main thing. All I ask them to do. Okay. How are we going there? Still needing 138 reds, so we're not going to start on the reds just yet. Actual cats, humans dressed as cats, or degenerate furries? I mean, they're all the same thing, so it doesn't matter. I'm actually talking about actual cats, though, in this case. Oh, wait, we should probably also do a little bit of this. Okay. Why I cannot reach. It'd be cruel to subject a cat to that, but the cat's chosen to go to the rave. The cat's like, I want to go to a rave. Dave, take me to a rave. Please, Dave, I've been a good cat. Please, take me to the rave, Dave. I have been a good cat? Snacks! Thank you. Snacks! Speed 1. Efficiency 1. I don't know what to do with the snacks command. You should get a snacks command, but I don't know what to do with it. Tell me what the snacks command should do, then please tell me, because I do not know. You asked Panda, and I don't remember if she had an idea. Yeah, I should upload that video, and then we can find out together. Doing something is probably better than doing nothing, right? Which is what we currently have. Okay, we've got a new plan there, and I kind of dig it. And we've got room to expand it should we need to expand it later. Good thing is we can easily build that somewhere else as well. Yeah. Not the worst design of anything I've had. Oh yeah. Yep. Yeah. Sorry about that, everyone. Talking to my wife real quick about something. And I decided I didn't want my answers to be recorded for all perpetuity. Oh, goodness. So this should be good. I just feel like we don't have enough reds. We have enough reds. Always the case though, isn't it? We're always short on the reds. Hmm. You know what? I think it's time. Let's expand the numbers. Hmm? No, expand the numbers, not disco. Disco's happening later. Yeah, ABBA, exactly. It's always ABBA. We're going to take that to 8,000. That's going to push a whole bunch of new items through into the bus, which will slow down a bunch of areas, but that's okay. We just wanted to dodge the thief locator? Yeah, exactly. Ghosten, you know too much about everything about my life. It's scary. Okay. So we've pushed a bunch more green belt. Well, trying to push a bunch more green stuff onto the belts. You might have. I'd believe it. Just seem to meow and see how they respond. Oh, don't do that, please. I'm happier living in ignorance that you've got it wrong. Okay. We have some uranium. We don't have any centrifuges, though. That's... Oh, we don't have concrete either. Oh, shoot. Okay. How does one make concrete? Ah, it is time for the iron ore, is it? Shoot. I knew this day would come. And water. Again. Oh. There's water over there, and there's iron ore over there. Why don't we... Okay. Iron ore, I do not want a huge percentage of it. Same with concrete. But we need it. It honestly doesn't matter whether I want it, I do need it. So... let's go over here and let's play with some numbers. Okay. Let's start with iron ore. Yep, iron ore, please. 0.1. Which is 1 million. And they'll request 56 iron ore on the belt. Not really going to make a lot, but it's going to make something. Concrete. What else do we need concrete for, actually, before we go too crazy into Concrete Town? If you want to go too crazy into Concrete Town. 0.3, yes. We are getting closer and closer to a scary location. That's 333,000. Okay. Really? Did I think that... Hang on. 0.3 electric engines was good? That doesn't seem right at all. Well, that's alright. So we are now currently running at 99.6%. Just what we're running at. Can we drop coal by another 2%? So 15% coal. Not really. Just trying to figure out the numbers. Regret's probably a bit of a strong word there. I think we need to move some things around in my spreadsheet. But not yet. You can move them off camera. Not that anyone can see the spreadsheet, of course. So concrete. First off, let's get the iron ore into the bus. The sooner we do it, the sooner it can spread itself out and spread its wings and fly, iron ore, fly! I don't know what that was, but I think I was enjoying myself. Do I have enough red belts? No, it still needs 140 before it can even start looking at more. Really trying to do a lot. Okay. Oh hell. Well, that's just going to be like that now. There's nothing I can do about it. Aside from, I can. There we go. 7 iron. What a surprise. Okay. That's exactly what I did. Yeah. How do you like that? You think the same way as me. That make you feel dirty? Nope. Nope. Dave shivers. Took Ghosting's name and then read the line. I was like, yep, those are the same names. Well done, Seif. Okay, that should... What? 56. There it goes. Spread throughout the base. Seif is green colorblind. Yeah, kinda. It's Mr. Environmentalist well. They ever say I was an environmentalist? Probably somewhere, to be honest. At least I'm pretty sure I said it once tongue-in-cheek. Okay. Getting things connected. Love to see it. Why didn't I name myself SeiferKatt? What? What? I don't think I did. SeiferKatt, yeah. Spelling? That's how you spell cat. SeiferKatt in German. Ghosting, can I please get confirmation on this? Have I called myself SeiferKatt? That R kind of saves you. Did I call myself SeiferKatt? That's so funny. Oh no. Well, almost. One letter off. Well, I guess I'm just not as clean as I could be. I mean, I don't know German. I know all the basic words, you know? Like, strudel? Soaping someone else's cat. What? Never soap someone else's cat, especially not without their permission. Alley cat. You know what? I've never got that one before. You'd think I would have. I really do need to actually make the blueprint for the water lines. More soaped cat. Well, thankfully I don't know German, because that's not what I was going for. Pretty funny if I was. Wow, it's actually really... I think it's covering the whole base now. At least with construction. Cool. So concrete. Making it happen. Made in assembly machines. Oh, that's convenient. Have those. And we need, what? Two things? Two things. So one of those will do just fine on dandy. Cleanest cat in all the region. I don't know if I can agree with that. I've heard some of the jokes I make. But anyway, the real point of my name is just C for cat. Like, it's just how you spell the word cat. It's not that, not my intelligence. Not clean, gotta get off that soap first. Oh, it's my soap and you can't have it. Anyway, stone block. What is my life? You know what? No, I don't like that. Alrighty then. Stone block, let's try that again. There it is. And iron ore, two things we really don't ever need much of. My soap like MySpace? Yeah, it's pretty much the exact same thing. Whatever happened to MySpace? I mean, I assume it closed down. Like, was it sold? Did someone pay huge amounts of money for it? Okay, I guess we need to go get more belts. Oh, how's the solid fuel going? It's going okay, actually. Are any of these actually using solid fuel, or are they all using coal? They're all using coal. That's okay. I imagine when this roboport here gets built, it's going to be a flurry of activity. My space probably ran out of space. Started using your space. And that's when people had enough. No, it is my space, not your space. The communists took it. It became our space. It's communists always taking our web domains. The real reason for the Cold War. We're coming down here for some belts. MySpace is still active. What? No. Can't believe it. I won't believe it. I refuse to believe it. Anyway. The 500 transport belts for me. Don't you see? 500 belts. You know what? I just realized because construction bots can do that, they can just do it themselves. But that's what the space race was about. My space versus your space versus our space. Yep, that's exactly what the space race was all about. It was for web space. People say the web wasn't developed back then, but they're wrong. Because reasons. That. Oh, okay. Copper and a advanced circuit. That's something you see every day, I suppose. Oh, if it gets one more... You know what? I'm going to wait for this one. Because one of these will come down that way. I want to plant this one. Here it is. Because I actually want to put this one in a specific place. Because I want it to finish doing all the yellow belts really quickly. And this could possibly kill my power. But if it doesn't, I don't think anything will kill my power. Okay, that's wrong. A lot of things will still kill my power, but not this. Because at that point, it'll be able to build like 500 more yellow belts, and it'll be like, oh, so hungry. And I imagine if I zoom out, I'll see a whole bunch of bots converging on the space. A whole bunch is probably a little bit of an exaggeration. I see several bots converging on this space. Okay. That is 30,000 iron ore. Yeah, okay. After we're done with concrete, we need to go fix that up. All 3 bots. Yeah. Oh, look at them. They're going. That's what I was expecting to see. They just took their sweet time. Take your sweet time, old lady. I've got all day. And Deep Rock Galactic's a good game. I'd have thought after like playing for a few months I'd be kind of bored of it, but no, I'm always just happy to play just dozens. Yeah, half a dozen. Look, there's 6. Okay, it's still good. I'd really have thought after like playing a couple of months of Deep Rock Galactic I'd have been bored of it, but no, it's still a pretty good game. This game. Right when I was about to click on something, huh? I want to be like... That's going to be a problem. This is going to be a problem one. If the 6 are fake. Yeah, probably true too. I'm going to build on this side. And we'll extract that way. I don't imagine we're going to need a lot of concrete. I bet you we need hazard concrete and regular concrete, don't we? I just know. Yeah, you little shits. Of course I would. Of course I would. Oh look, they're placing stuff. That was fine though. And as they continue placing stuff, it'll get better and better. I'm concerned about these missing power poles you are presumably having. I don't know where you want them to come from or go, but I'm concerned by the situation. Bug snacks. Bug snacks. I don't want to play bug snacks. I don't know if it's good, but I kind of want to play it regardless. feel like it's probably a pretty short game. I don't anticipate getting a lot going on over here in any sort of rapid hurry. My concern has been noted. The bots are at fault will be hung from missing power poles. Might be a bit much. You probably tone it down just a tad. Oh. You having plating problems? Kind of. Alright, so now what we need to do is continue building south. We had numbers for concrete, right? Yeah. I want to continue building south towards the iron that's down there. Need anything, any resupplies while we're here? No, we're good. Yep, okay. Yeah, this 28,000. Yeah, that's going quick. Then what we'll have to do is just import iron into it from somewhere else. Whatever we do, we cannot delete this because this is always outputting 172,000 iron, and that number must never go away. Or the entire base will just think it's 172,000 iron that's missing, and that would be bad. That would be, I don't want to say the word tragic, but it would be a problem. We'll build here as well, because why? So they're still trying to, actually, the reason we did that originally was for the centrifuge. Can you make centrifuges, please? So let's replace it all with a constant combinator. I could do. That's very right. I could do that. It would be a few hundred off probably, but I could replace it with a constant combinator. There's a backup plan that does involve a constant combinator. So that is something I have considered, but I prefer not to have to do it. For reasons I feel are pretty obvious. Okay, and that gets us down to the iron, which very pleased to get to. I feel like we're going to need to, what are we doing with the roboports? The roboports are actually going pretty well. They're mostly connected. A couple, like, still quite a few missing actually. I thought we were closer than that, but no. Building power poles at the moment, which is neat. Radar? No, not allowed. Give up. So this is a tasty chunk of iron here, which is nice to have. And with this we can have a south iron line, which is what we desperately need. We've got a north one here, which is going to be 2.6 million. Oh, actually, we're moving towards oil. Oh, okay, okay. Kind of an annoying place to have oil. Could just make it into petroleum gas and turn the petroleum gas into solid fuel. What taste does the iron chunk have? Rust? I don't know, but it's a tasty one. Tasty one here. It just kind of fills up perfectly where it is. Kind of funny. Rid of this trees. We're gonna need that wood later. That's the worst part about it. We are gonna need that wood later. So close to beating crank. Oh, you just gotta crank it harder, man. Keep cranking. Do it. Just realize we have these electric furnace things in a box. Oh wait, what are you missing? Bricks. I need more bricks. Okay, so that's going to get some more iron when it feels like it. Not like that. Feel like we want to do it like that. Yeah. He's almost getting cranky. He's getting cranked off in a way of being angry, not what that just sounded like, and I kind of regret it. Like, I know I made that joke before, but I didn't mean to make it this time, and that changes everything. Cranky that crank staying forever. Yeah, that's fair enough. The fun thing is I can just sort of do this in such a way that as it stands, as everything gets connected up, it'll start working. Would be neat. How long is it? How long have you been playing it, Dave? Really asked that question before. Now I'm curious. How long is Crank? 2 days. Okay. Not too bad. You go for some duck? Well, we're working on it. We're working on it. But the duck is taking a bit of time. I like how the story is quite basic. It's there, you know. Not a complicated story, but it's there. This looks like a mess. It looks like a mess, but it's actually very... Yeah, no, it's a mess. Yeah, no, actually. Yeah, you're right. You're right the first time. But it's organized chaos. You know, it does do something. And that's something it does okay. How are we going with the reds? Oh, do we not need any more reds? Oh, hey. That means we can probably start upgrading another line. Upgrade that line. With 700 more red belts. I don't let the base rest, do I? And because it's trying to do so much building at the moment, it's I don't have quite as much as I would used to have when taking that stuff. I mean, it looks like a mess from up close, but from a distance, it almost looks like quite nice. It almost looks city block. Have I made city block sushi? Have I become everything that I hate? Yes. Okay. Sorry, part of me just really liked that. Yes. Oh, fine. It was always going to happen. Eventually you become the person you hate. Okay, that's still... Oh, it's got 28 in there. Wow. We got a lot of work to do. Where are we the upgrades for? I don't even know. Somewhere. Yeah. I'll get the upgrades done as I can. How are we going with power? Power has never reached beyond 21 megawatts. So that's, yeah, I'm happy with that. We need substations. Substations are over here. If they haven't already been consumed by the factory. There are 6. 6 will probably suffice for what we need to do. Yeah, 6 will do. What is the shortage here? Steel. Do we have a shortage of steel? 2.8 versus 1.1. Oh, wow, we do have a shortage of steel. And iron bricks. The two things are not really the same thing, but it's still a concern. So when all this iron runs out, we will pull this up and we will just turn it into... But we'll still output the same things, we just need to bring in iron. So oddly enough, rather than exporting iron like it is currently doing, it'll be importing iron. I imagine once we get like one of these bots, one of the corner bots made up, then I think it'll start producing everything that we need. Probably really need to figure out why we're not making as many roboports as we need. I wonder if it's iron or steel rather. I'm pretty sure it's not. I'm pretty sure what it is red chips. Because that makes sense. It's usually red chips. Okay, so it's got power at least. That's the main thing. I love how it's sort of turning itself on and off when there's nothing else here. It's like it's trying. I respect that. I get that a lot. I'm often very described as oh, because it's got power. What it doesn't have is everything else it needs to actually run. That's okay. It'll get there. Okay, so that's going to output that iron very slowly. Let's make sure it's counting properly. It is counting properly. Nice. Counting. So why do we have the delays on the road ports? Well, actually, the road port isn't even delayed. Yeah, like I suspected, it's red chips. Okay. But what I think I would like to build here, rather than red chips, is probably some yellow and red belts. You're working on red chips, it's always red chips. It is Deloitte. Come on, Gosen, you know typing German's not going to work. I didn't even get the joke about SeiferKatt. Although, while you may have Deloitte, this might be a good time to end it for the night. Why does it say red chip? Because I wanted to build red chips there, and then I did it, and then I don't need that anymore. Okay, cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a couple of tags so I remember what I'm doing for next session. Although when is next session? That's a good question. I don't know. I'll put that there. And we're going to put that there. Add some fish, they can give you more chips. I don't know if they work like that. I don't think if you have fish, you also have chips. I think the two things are... You can have chips without having fish. Can you have fish without having chips? No. The answer is quite simple. But anyway, I'm going to call it for the night. So let's do our wrap-up stuff. Thank you, everyone. Oh, wait, I didn't even save. My goodness, what is this madness? Now I saved. Thank you, everyone, very much for watching tonight. I really appreciate having you here. If you've enjoyed tonight of what you've seen, or it's hurt you in some way, but you still want to come back, please consider following. I'd appreciate it. Ghost in there has posted the social links there. You've got youtube.com/SeiferKatt. That is where I post VODs, admittedly from 2 months ago. So we're currently posting a Nullius run right now, and a RimWorld run that went well, which is fascinating. Haven't had one of those in a while. And also a Darkest Dungeon run being posted up there. So, you know, if that's stuff that interests you, if you want to see a lot of Factorio content, there's a lot of VODs there. There is like 500 hours of Factorio content. No one's going to watch it, except me maybe when I'm like older and I just want to watch my glory days. These are my glory days. Anyway, welcome to my glory days. God. So typically I stream 4 nights a week, Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday, with 2 weeks. Monday and Saturday I typically play Factorio, Sunday I typically play RimWorld, and Wednesday I might just play Factorio again. So I'm not able to stream on Saturday, Sunday this week, so just letting you know that now. But I might be able to sneak in a sneaky stream on Thursday, but I don't know. We'll see. But as for me, I am out. Thank you so much for watching. Wait, what? 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 What's going on? You didn't listen? Too bad. Uh, no excuse. There's a dragon. I got to deal with a dragon on Saturday and Sunday, so I can't make it. Stream cancelled. Stream cancelled Saturday, Sunday. We don't have a stream on Saturday, Sunday, I'm afraid. Just because there's a dragon, I got to deal with it. Big dragon. Hell yeah. Lots of dragons. That's why with 2 streams are cancelled, you know the dragon situation is out of my flippin' hands. It's out of control. I don't know what's going on with the dragons. It's chaos. But we'll get there. We'll get there in the end. We'll fight the dragons. Dragons are streamable. Not these ones. Not all dragons are streamable. Sometimes dragons are not streamable. Anyway, thank you everyone. Before I just completely go off the hook. Before I continue to just lose my absolute freaking mind, I'm gonna end the stream. Sometimes dungeons are too dark. Exactly. The dungeons are too dark and the dragons are not streamable. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you on Wednesday. Back on D's nuts. Take care, everyone.